So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Harwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned a letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
And what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's MattKM89. Sorry for the late start. Got back from a meeting a little bit later than what I was anticipating, but we are starting Alone in the Dark for the PlayStation 5. Now, I am not familiar with the original Alone in the Dark. That is considered by many to have started this genre. And I'm just going to double check the live poll that I had put up on the community tab. Pretty sure last time I checked we were still going to play as Emily. And I don't think the results has changed. Now as you can see, you could either play as Emily or Edward. And yep, so we are going to be playing as Emily. Just wanted to make sure the poll was still accurate. You have chosen for me to play as Emily. Like I said, I have never played the original Alone in the Dark. So I don't know anything about that original game and how faithful it is, because this is actually a remaster or a remake of that original Alone in the Dark. We'll see how long we're going to go tonight, probably at least an hour, but if there is more engagement, then we'll continue to move forward, depending on who joins the live stream.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
This is a big place. Maybe they're on the other side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
I will try to keep quiet during the moments in which there are cutscenes. I'm not sure how well the live stream is as far as pixelation and things of that goes, but this definitely is a pretty looking game.
What's this?
Alright, looks like we have picked up a flashlight, so I'll make it a little bit easier, a little dark over here, and it looks like we got a key too to the kitchen garden. There we go, we can see a lot better now. And the place that we are exploring is supposed to be some kind of mental health facility, not an insane asylum. Something a little less than that, but typically the people here, they're not 100% there or things of that nature. Looks like we got some bullets, but I don't think... Oh, we actually do have a pistol. Looks like there was a cat there.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to get in there.
Alright, some sort of shadow looks like. Probably some tools in there we'll need later. Alright, so definitely something there, but we can't get to it at the moment. So right now we're trying to get into the house. I think that's all that we're going to really be able to do at the moment. I think that was supposed to be a jump scare, but... Alright. Go down there. Let's see what's up here first. I'm kind of one of those where I like to explore, so you kind of have to be patient with me. I don't like to just run through things.
I need the key.
Alright, so we need a key. Look at that. Somebody decided to put the key in a broken pot. Let's see if we have anything here.
I'll just take this.
Sure, why not? If you are watching the live stream, just so you're aware, there is a little bit of a delay. So if you ask a question or anything like that, just give me a few seconds. It'll eventually pop up.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many...
But your questions will eventually pop up and I will be able to answer them. If you are on YouTube, if you are on Facebook, it depends on which. If you're commenting on the MacCam page, I should be able to see that. Otherwise, I don't think I will. Alright, looks like we're in the kitchen. Apparently somebody stores bullets in the refrigerator. I will take it. And more bullets in the kitchen. If you happen to hear any screaming in the background, that's just my kids. Don't worry about them. They're okay. Alright, we got a creepy looking back hallway here.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Alright, so...
That doesn't look safe.
yeah, we can't go over there because the steam will burn us. Looks like we're missing some pieces here, so we'll come back. Obviously don't need to be here yet. Our current mission is just to open the door for Mr. Carnby. Okay. That looks like a pig there. And we are at maximum health. Doesn't appear to be anything else in here. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I've never played the original Alone in the Dark. So I'd love to hear in the comments, even post live, if you've played this game and how it holds up to the original. Was the original better? Is this a better version? Yeah, so if you have played any Resident Evil games, you will know that anytime there's a bathtub with water in it, it's usually not a good time. But that bathtub appears to be empty, so we're in the clear. And glass there. Alright, we have a map of the house and we have a key.
Now what's this?
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for you.
I need the key. It's wet shut. It looks important.
Alright, so it looks like we may have to do some backtracking here. Alright, so I don't think we can go in any of these doors here.
Surprised.
Alright, so there is a piazza. We have that key now, so looks like I went the wrong way. Probably should have just looked at my map earlier. Would have saved me some time there.
Whoa.
Alright, mission accomplished.
Wait, don't!
Excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Tercetto. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Thank you. Strange kid.
Let's look around, see what we can find.
Alright, so we are in Jeremy's room. And Jeremy is the uncle of the lady that I'm playing as, Emily. And apparently he has gone missing, and we are here to figure out why he's missing and what's been happening in this mansion here. Looks like we're missing something.
What kind of stuff are we looking for? I've never been part of an investigation before.
Letters, diaries, receipts, all sorts of notes.
Apparently he is a sculptor. Some weird sculptures here for sure.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity.
There's quite a bit of text there, so what I'll do is I'll leave it up there for a little bit, and if you want, you could always pause the video and read what's there. So it looks like we have the piece for this puzzle here. And we just have to put it together now. Alright, that was easy enough.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
Can you find me a knife to cut the canvas? I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one.
Definitely a disturbing painting there. Looks like he's a little bit afraid. So our man Jeremy is a painter and a sculptor.
I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you. Do you want to carry it or should I? Miss Hartwood? Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
Detective Carnby? Where did...
Alright, so it looks like we've been transported to a different place. We are no longer in the middle of nowhere, in the bayou. But it looks like that we may be in New Orleans for this time period, which is pretty cool. And I don't think I have the key yet for that. Now she automatically put her gun out, so I'm assuming that this is probably where we're going to be encountering some bad guys. That is definitely a bad guy.
What the hell was that thing?
Oh, it's another one. To be some kind of plant monster. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, so far I like the pacing and the style of this game. I think for me it has the perfect balance of mystery, intriguing story, good graphics, and it's not a game that really makes you
This
feel
can't be.
like a ton of anxiety. Like it's got the right balance of being creepy, but you still feel like you have control. I'm not really into games where you're just completely powerless and you gotta sneak everywhere. It's just not my type of games. You know, kind of like those Amnesia type games. Those games aren't for me. Doesn't mean they're bad games or anything. They're just not for me. Maybe I'm too much of a chicken. I don't think there's anything here for me. It just seemed like less fog, so figured I'd check it out. Oh, we got a pipe. It's always good. Probably gonna need that.
What's this?
Yep. Look at that. You get, fool. Every time, man, they set you up with a weapon. They always try to ambush you like that. Every time.
That you?
Baptiste?
How'd you get here?
I was back at Derceto. Looking for my Uncle Jeremy?
Jeremy's your uncle. I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Derceto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
What happened, Baptiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Derceto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm. Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
Alright, so that appears to be one of the workers for Derceto. And somehow he was teleported here as well. And everybody appears to be looking for Jeremy, wherever he is. See what he has to say.
Are you staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
Alright, so he gave us a set of keys, so probably have to find our way back. Alright, looks like that one looks to be a little bit different. Let's see if I can throw a rock at him. Oh, they're giving us ammo, you know why. Yeah, I'm gonna take the hatchet. I think that's better than the pipe.
I can't go that way.
Yeah, you know there's somebody here. Yeah, I can hear him. Must be up top. There's another one up there too. Come down, dude. That weird looking. Oh, there's another one. Alright, she's pretty calm for seeing these things for the first time. It's funny when you play video games like this and you see candles, and it's the first thing that always comes to my mind. It's like, you know, who is the person that lit all these candles? Where are they?
This must be Miss Jackson's place. Let's see if we can find out more about Jeremy's talisman.
Alright, so far I've avoided taking hits, so... Oh,
It
looks
looks
like we found
exactly
it.
like Jeremy's talisman.
I mean, so far, finding what I need hasn't been too difficult.
I think it's meant to hold the talisman. I'm not sure what numbers I should use. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Just want to make sure I found everything first. It's just the way I am. Alright, let's see. Three, 5, 8.
What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Alright, so I think whatever shows in the talisman, that's where I have to go. And this door just opened up, so...
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seems certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy?
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood. You wouldn't want to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
Alright, definitely a strange encounter. I guess that is the main doctor.
Detective Carnby! God, I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
It's hard to explain. I think I blacked out. It was like I went somewhere else.
It's okay, miss. You're clearly upset.
No, I don't know what's happening.
This is a very stressful situation for you, I understand.
Ugh, no, you don't understand.
Just take a deep breath. Why don't you sit down, smoke some of the Perique? If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
I want to stay. I found a talisman just like the one in the painting. I think I might be able to figure out where Tarawea is, where Jeremy wanted to go.
That's great. Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle the investigation.
I'm not crazy, Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
Yeah, so it's an interesting dynamic. So it looks like whatever character you're playing as, they're
If a talisman
experiencing.
like this can open up doors between the French Quarter and Derceto, then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world. Like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
They were saying they're obviously experiencing these things, but the other character is not.
saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with...
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled.
Alright, got a new key. Learning how to solve some puzzles here.
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this. Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
Looks to be just patient files.
Interesting. It's all the patient files except for Jeremy's.
Despite making a fool of herself in front of...
I need the key.
Good evening, Miss Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly embarrassed if it wasn't.
You're right. Emily Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon. Is that Perique you're smoking? How terribly quaint.
Maybe so, but I like it.
Would you care to share some? That smell is making me feel very nostalgic.
Is it all that you hoped for?
I enjoy your light mockery, Miss Hartwood. I can tell we would make great friends.
How flattering. Too bad you're locked up in this place.
Your insincerity is really refreshing. I wish you were mad as I am. Then you could stay.
Give it a few years and I might just be. Lunacy is one of my family's few privileges.
Oh, good. I'll be looking forward to it.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear. Occasionally, it sounds quite exciting, though. Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage?
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake.
Yeah, it's just way too much. So we're at the hour mark. I'm probably gonna play another 15 minutes or so. If by chance we end up getting more people on the stream, and I'll definitely extend that. But as of right now, we'll probably be ending in about 15 minutes.
Now this'll come in handy.
Nice, we got a shotgun, always good. Which probably means we're gonna be getting a bad guy. I'm gonna stick with my hatchet.
What is going on here?
Maybe some kind of oil or something. We got oil drums here. What was that?
Everything's back to normal.
Very odd.
It's wet shut.
Emily felt surprised by how much she enjoyed the company of Ruth. There was something familiar and friendly about her. Yahweh saki nantet wen, memprami saki nantet wen, men le anjeni man yo deshena. What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb your ritual. I wouldn't have guessed voodoo was in practice at a place like this.
The doctor may be all about science, but I know these roots have power.
You know what's going on here? I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Harwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
What's that? It's another piece of broken plate.
All the holes here. Maybe I just gotta turn it on. Or go in the shed, maybe?
It worked. What's this?
Alright, so I gotta turn this hose on. I thought I remember seeing it.
There we go.
Alright, we got a piece. I don't know if it's for the boiler or for the clock.
The housekeeper buried something in the flower patch.
Apparently I can't go that way anymore.
It's
Can I
blocked.
come this way? And back to normal again.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. What's that stain? Looks like some kind of rot. It's another one of those plates for the talisman. It's also broken and missing some pieces. This must be the clock mentioned. This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter, but it's broken and missing some pieces.
This is Jeremy's room here, so let's go check out these other rooms.
What a strange but beautiful room.
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now...
Are these zodiac signs?
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I'm pretty sure they had a Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child. There's some aggressive-looking rot on these paintings.
Alright, so there's names on 3 of them. So we have William, Franklin, and Nora. William, Franklin, and Nora. So William is 2, Franklin is 9, and Nora is 4. So 294. So we have to look it up in this book. So 2.
Here we go.
Alright, looks like we have the other broken piece. And I think we have everything from this room. Oh, great.
I don't understand what's happening. I think I've seen this somewhere.
I mean, it looks right, but obviously it's not.
There was something in Jeremy's notebook about this.
I can't move the middle one, so... No?
Did it break? The clock just stopped.
Alright, so... what is that, 643?
It's showing me something. That's just the hallway outside Jeremy's room, isn't it?
That's where I was just at. Alright everybody, I'm going to be ending the stream here. However, if it posts live, if you end up liking this stream, I'll do another one, a continuation of this save file here, and we can continue the mystery at Derceto. And you let me know what you think of Alone in the Dark. Have you played it? This is your first time seeing it? And if so, let me know what you think about it. So far, it's a game I enjoy. So thanks for those that stopped by for a little bit. And as always, happy gaming and God bless.